Journey into Manhood has affected my life by providing me with a very good sense of clarity about my self-worth and my value.
Coming to this weekend, I was able to realize that I'm not alone. I'm not a freak for feeling this way.
Journey into Manhood changed my life. I learned that I really could change and move away from attraction to my own gender.
I don't need to be ashamed. I can fit in. I can bring myself and my own gifts into the world.
Journey into Manhood is for you if you are ready to make a potentially significant, dramatic change in your life. It's for you if you have unwanted same-sex attraction and being gay just doesn't work for you. It's not who you feel like you are. It conflicts with your religious values. It's not what you want in your life.
When we say that people can change, we don't mean that people become someone else. We mean that people change into a deeper self. They become much more of who they really are. They feel more authentic, at least this is what they tell me, and this is what I've experienced in my own life. Feeling far more authentic, feeling far more deeply grounded in who I am, feeling pleased with who I am, feeling satisfied with my life. That's some pretty positive change.
Journey into Manhood is an experiential program. By that we mean it's very participatory. It's not a seminar where you come and take notes and you just listen. It's a program where you come and participate, and whether it's through guided visualizations, guided journaling, whether it's through some deep processes where you really can look into a mirror, figuratively and literally sometimes, and look at what are your judgments and beliefs and feelings about men and about yourself as a man, and how do those beliefs and feelings create perhaps internal conflict? So it's very much a personal discovery kind of weekend.
There are many aspects of Journey into Manhood that I enjoy. Too many perhaps to mention in this interview. One of the top would be the opportunity to be authentic. Really just let those barriers come down, be myself, and be a man among other men.
One of the biggest transformations I see is that men who have lived in a lot of secrecy and shame are able to let go of that. It's a very de-shaming experience. Men who have not felt a lot of hope in life, men who have even been as sad, as depressed, as hopeless as to become suicidal, have really come back from the brink.
Is the weekend shaming or harmful? No, in a word, definitely not. In fact, it's got to be the opposite. Everything about the weekend is empowering and is about dealing with that shame. And I suppose if someone came to this weekend wanting to be gay, needing to be gay, you'd be a better gay person leaving. For me, those weren't my goals. And I think PCC and Journey into Manhood was very respectful of my values and only sought to help strengthen me in my own commitments that were already pre-existing.
We're intentional about not coming from any particular religious worldview or providing a particular religious solution, because we want to reach out to men of all faiths or of no faith. And what we have to offer applies to men from all faiths and all cultures.
I found something very unique with the Journey into Manhood weekend, and it's just too good to keep it to myself. Ultimately, that's what drives me back. The capacity to be there for someone else, to share that hope, the hope with those that are coming here for the first time, like myself at one point, who perhaps feel that there's no opportunity, they're hopeless, and being able to be that support and that example.
Sometimes people ask me why I do this work. 20 years ago, I was the one that was lost. 20 years ago, I was dealing with very much unwanted same-sex attraction. And I found help. I found some people who knew how to help me. And then having been helped, I felt this very strong desire to give that, to offer that to other men. And it's been compelling to me for the last 20 years, and that's why I do this.
It's important to understand that Journey into Manhood is a peer-led program. This is men who have been on the journey themselves out of homosexuality and are further along, helping men who are newer to the journey to share with them what worked for us, what made changes in our lives and what made us happier. This isn't about ministers or therapists or paid staff even trying to change other people. This is a self-help program. This is men helping men who request it, want it, and want to be on this journey.
It helps men grow. And when men grow, many men, as they mature, as they deepen their masculinity, they find that their feelings of sexual attraction to other men diminish a great deal. And yes, absolutely it does work. Does it work for every man? Nothing works for every man. But I've seen it's had powerful effect, powerful positive consequences in the lives of many men that I have personally known.
Since Journey into Manhood, I feel more confident as a man, feel more secure in my own interests, and understand them as rightfully masculine.
Journey into Manhood has allowed me to recognize my own brokenness and extract goodness out of it. Or as we call it here, seeing the gold in myself despite of the shadows.
Here I knew that I was not alone. My struggle was not only my own.
It has brought me a community of men, support, friends, mentors that I could never have imagined.
Doing this work with other men that are doing this work has just been a joyful experience.
I love the men that are here. It's just a wonderful place to be.